this job.
What up, YouTube? This is your boy Gary Lynn, bringing around content life in the pursuit of happiness. I am here with Wally P, and we are live this Friday morning. Have no idea what we're discussing today because we've been grinding our asses off. You hear me? I've been busting butts, and I can't even think straight. I think I work my ass off. Like I don't have an ass. Like sitting down is a difficult task to me right now.
You,
It's tough. What what
you
what
know,
what do you say about that, Wally?
well, first off, I just want to say I was saying a whole monologue and realized my mic was muted.
Well, I'm so glad I caught your ass. This is the reason why we teamed up on this bitch. Because when you fall, I catch you. When I fall, you catch me.
Max, I'm sitting up here monologue. Then all of a sudden I hear welcome. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? Then I was like, oh, I'm definitely muted. That's funny. But you're right,
That is
man.
funny.
You are right. One hand washes the other,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, man, work is work, man. Like, unfortunate. I would rather be on, some tropical island being fed grapes and fruit on my birthday suit. But
I
unfortunately,
wouldn't. I
we're not
wouldn't.
there yet.
See,
You
no, I
wouldn't.
wouldn't. No. Here's why. Because it's a temporary fix for the ultimate problem. You know what I mean? Why do you feel like you need to be pampered?
Why do I feel like I need to be pampered? Because
Right.
because it feels good to be pampered every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Exactly. That's the problem. It's not the fact that you need a beach or to be butt naked or somebody serving you. It's just that you're sick and tired of serving people. You're tired of serving people. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like when people ask, well, what would you want to do? And my answer is not to go on somebody's vacation and spend money to feel good for a season. My answer is to, put myself in a position where I don't have to go on somebody's vacation to feel good about myself. You know what I mean? Like that's the point for me. So that's why when you said that, I'm like, I wouldn't want to do that. You know,
Mm.
because I know because after I'm done doing that, I gotta go back to this world and deal with horseshit people treat you like you less than simply because of the way you look. And I don't got time for that. So
Yes, that's the situation now. But if I'm on an island or on a beach, naked, being fed grapes and fruit, that means I'm in the position of financial independency.
no, it doesn't. That doesn't. That's
No,
not true.
for
There's
me to do that, that would be where I'm at. That's what I'm saying. In
okay.
order for
Well,
me to go do that, that's the level that I would need to be at. Because it's
oh, okay.
like
Well, see,
because I'm talking in the sense of I could wake up and decide I don't want to do a damn thing today and still got money coming in.
well, and again, that's me. That's what I'm coming at. If I
Got
can
you.
wake up and do whatever the hell I want, the last thing I'll be wanting to do is go to a freaking beach to be pampered. I'll be too freaking thrilled with my life to be wanting to get pampered. Like I don't need to get pampered. You know what I'm
And
saying? Get me back to what I'm
you
doing.
you may not want to be pampered, but your lady will
No, no,
want to
no. I'm not
pamper
saying.
you.
Wait, pause,
No,
pause,
no. What
pause.
I'm
I'm not
saying is
saying.
what I'm saying is your lady would want to pamper you just to show you how happy that you led her to where y'all at.
I mean, well, that's a given, right? I mean, but what I'm saying is this: it's like all I'm saying is this: I wouldn't need to escape my life. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't
I
need to
get
go
you.
and get grapes, fed to me. Like I wouldn't need to do those things.
Oh,
That's why a lot of people escape to Brazil and Costa Rica and all these great areas where you can go and get pampered. Notice that these people don't go into the bowels of those countries where people are in famine and all that other stuff because they don't want to go there. They want to go there for one reason only to see the clear blue water. And it's like if that's the reason why you're going there, ask yourself why are you spending $3,000 to go there? Because you hate your life. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay in your
nah.
life. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not talking about for you. I'm talking about for the vast majority of Americans, right?
No.
Why are
I
they?
know that. I know that. I'm just saying when you're done, I'm gonna put people on game. But go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead. Yeah, go
look,
ahead.
but you see, here's the thing. You are a foreigner, dude. You was you went through the checks and balances to be a citizen. I don't even know if I could call you a fucking active citizen, motherfucker. You wasn't born here. You don't deserve our fucking
I
land.
was
You
born.
don't.
I was born here.
Oh, so you were anchor baby. See, this is the problem. We have a problem with anchor babies. We gotta get rid of you. We gotta get rid of you. You don't deserve to be here. You with your big ass nose breathing up all American man air.
Look, at least my nose ain't as big as what's your name? The dude that was in the news for abusing the white chick, and come to find out he didn't. Um,
We're not talking about him. We're talking about you with your big nose ass.
for a black person, I don't. My nose is pretty big. My nose is pretty small. My
Compared to
eyes
who?
now, I
A
got big
gorilla?
ass
Wait,
eyes.
wait,
I
wait,
got
wait,
big
wait, wait,
ass
wait, wait,
eyes.
wait. Compared to what species on this planet is your nose small?
Every black person in the world. Yo,
Horseshit.
you look
That's a
at me
lot.
and be like, yo, are you breathing okay? Like, are you
Dude,
getting enough air in your
dude,
nostrils?
you drop bowling balls as buggers. Shop with that shit.
Look, leave my tiny nose alone, all right?
Oh, it's tiny now. What are we talking about today?
Yo, it's whatever today, man. But I did come across something that I do actually want to bring up,
Okay.
and I want your take on it. So
All
yesterday I
right.
was scrolling on social media, and I just thought about it. I was like, damn, this is what the show could have been about. Scrolling on social media, and apparently Little Nas X is doing gospel music, right? So he's doing gospel music, and he got a lot of pushback from people. It's like, yo, you're gay. How are you doing gospel music? Yada yada, this, that, and the third. People was going in on him. So he tweeted, and I'm paraphrasing, just because I'm doing me being a Christian doesn't mean that I can't, suck the D. Like that was pretty much what his
He's right.
clapback was. And
He's right.
that's what I was gonna say. I was like, yo, is it just me that I feel like, yo, he's right? Because that's not for us to judge. That's between him and God.
No, that's not hit between him and God. That's between him and the book. See, y'all. This is the problem with Christians. Y'all so busy trying to take the book and smack people upside the head with it. You don't realize that it was written by men. It was adjusted for men. It was you like it's almost like a history book, right? It's how they saw the world at that time, and if you look at how it's linked in, like I was watching a video of Jordan Peterson, and he was saying if you look at the Bible, it's one of the most heavily linked books that you ever seen. Right? There are links
Hmm.
all over. If it was hyperlinks in the book, it'll take you to another passage in the book to to reassure that what this particular person was writing about. Right?
Hmm.
So um, it's basically it's basically a storyline on humanity and how humans treat one another and how quickly somebody will say, "Oh, that's wrong, bad blasphemy," right? But then turn right around and see that the rich and wealthy, who's up on top, are doing the exact same disgusting thing that they're telling us we can do. So, although a lot of people don't look like Little Nas, it's like, okay, fine, you may not like Little Nas, dude, you take your ass down to your pastor and worship his ass all the goddamn time. He ain't no better than no fucking Little Nas. You know what I'm saying? At least Little Nas is honest with what he is. Your pastor's lying through his teeth to you, and you don't give a shit because you feel that you're going to heaven because you're listening to a goddamn man. And isn't that not what Jesus came to stop, to prevent? He said, "Hey, you can go through me to get to the Father. You ain't gotta go through no man to get to the Father. But your
Of
ass go down
course.
to God. But your ass go down to the church every fucking Sunday, right after sucking dick yourself or eating pussy yourself. to a person that's not your fucking wife. And you get
See,
on Nas for doing what he's, but for being honest about it. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you people judge so fucking quickly. I'm like, yo, you was watching porn 3 hours before you went to church, my dude. 3 hours, but you gonna get on freaking Little Nas. Leave him the fuck alone. Well,
see,
he's destroying the real youth. No, he's not. You are. You didn't. You was too busy working your ass off. Focus on that goddamn Lexus. Focus on that goddamn house. Focus on all those other shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. You let your kids fall through the cracks. They wouldn't be even listening to Little Nas if it wasn't for your goofy ass.
you're making my point, right?
I'm not trying to dispute it.
No, because that lends to that's between the connection that individual have with God. And the reason why I say with God and not the book is because everybody have their own form of books that they follow, whether it's the Quran, whether it's the Holy Bible, whether it's the what's that called? The Book of Mormons. Everybody have their God that they feel they answer to or they praise. So it all comes down to the connection that you feel that you have with the Almighty, with the Almighty. So people can sit up here and try and cast aspersions on his character, the whole nine. At the end of the day, you may not have the same skeleton in your closet that he has, but you definitely have skeletons in your closet. So you can't sit there and judge him like how you said, but yet an hour ago you was on Pornhub getting it in, or you just got in from a date smashing abroad and you're not married to her. Like all sin is sin at the end of the day.
I don't even
So
think that's sin, bro. See, this is the thing. It's like when you really sit down and think about the whole thing, I don't even know if that's sin. How do I know that's sin? You know what I'm saying?
well,
The Bible said a lot of stuff based upon certain things, right? Um,
mhm.
but when it comes down to sexuality, it's my instinctive nature to want to take a slut and bust her ass. That's in my nature.
Oh no, that's
Okay,
sin.
so
That's sin. That's
whoa, whoa,
sin.
whoa, whoa. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Because you're telling me that it's sin. I don't know that.
I,
I
I have
don't know
I
that
have proof.
because
I have proof that it's sin.
okay,
Why
ha-
why do you think they destroyed why do you think God destroyed Solomon and Gomorrah? All the
because of
filthy sin and sex and immorality.
wait a
The
minute.
main
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
the
For sexual
okay.
immorality, hold on. For sexual immorality, they was doing things that they wasn't supposed to be doing. They was doing sodomy, right? They were passing little girls and little boys off, right? That's
Mhm.
sexual immorality, right? They wasn't talking about like just going to take a girl behind the dumpster and busting her ass what she asked for. That's not what they was talking about. They was talking about all the other stuff. They was shitting each other's mouths, right? Pissing
Mhm.
on each other, doing all kinds of satanic acts. They was freaking sacrificing babies. They were doing horrible things inside of them. It wasn't just sex. Sex led to it, but it wasn't just sex.
So you think God actually really if the book says all sin is sin, you really think God sit there and differentiate immoral sex, or is it just sex, whether premarital?
Well, if you're going, okay, so if
Especially,
your wife, if you
especially if, let me just add this, especially if your man said, if you feel you have that itch to do something, get married so that you can have sex.
okay, that came after the fact, and the reason why that came after the fact is because there was too many people doing it and not married and not taking care of their responsibilities. Marriage came to protect the government, not to protect us.
Not in biblical term. If you're talking in the worldly,
In biblical in biblical
yeah.
terms, in the
Mhm.
biblical term, once you take a woman for your own, that is your woman. It's like, biblically speaking. Once I impregnate a woman, that's my woman. Biblically, it got nothing to do with no fucking jumping in the room, grown.
What the heck just happened?
That's all after. That's all after stuff that came
Can you hear
after the
me?
fact. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now I can.
Hmm. Yeah, all that jumping and broom shit came after the fact.
Yeah, the ceremony and stuff like that, but you still had to say your vows in
No,
front
you
of
didn't.
somebody,
No, you
a
didn't.
con.
No, you didn't.
So you
No,
didn't
you
have to
didn't.
say your vows
That's
in
not
front of
true.
a
No, you didn't.
congregation.
No, you didn't. The Bible says that. The Bible says that he put Adam to sleep and then he made woman. This is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh.
Yeah, as
That's
his
but this
life
is bone of
form.
my. This is my bone. This bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. That was marriage to God. None of this horse shit. All that vow stuff that came after. So if you go to the beginning, marriage is bullshit. It's fucking
Yeah,
bullshit.
it
That's why a
is.
lot of that's why a lot of men are just realizing, yo, how in the hell is that don't make any sense? Why would God handicap us this much? Think about all the fucking women that never have a man because we believe in monogamy. It's horseshit. It's a woman's way of thinking. It's not a man way of thinking. Men don't think like that. Women do.
You know, it's the
Women want to
crazy
hog.
thing.
Women
You
want to
know, it's
hog
the
all the goddamn resources for them damn selves. They're selfish as fuck.
and this is the crazy thing about that too, is because in the Bible, although God didn't really want people to have multiple wives, He allowed it.
Mm,
He
well,
not
okay,
like
so
it was.
where in the Bible where he was saying that you can't have multiple wives?
Where did it say you can't? Hold on a second, because I'm gonna have to pull over to um to grab a
Because if you're talking
resource.
about Paul, that's not biblically correct. That's not biblically accurate. He said if you're a minister, you're supposed to be of one wife. That's the only time that I know about the Bible saying you're supposed to be with one wife. That was biblically speaking. If you're a minister, you should be with one wife. If you're a minister, because you're not gonna have time to freaking take care of the flock with five different women telling you need to do this, that, and a third.
Okay, so 1 Corinthians 7 states that polygamy is unlawful and that one man is to have but one wife and to keep her, and the one woman is to have but one husband and to keep him, and the wife only has the power over the husband's body, a right to it, and may claim the use of it. So it's literally in the Bible that it's unlawful to God to have multiple wives. He just allowed it in the Old Testament to repopulate the earth, especially after no after the drowning of the ark and stuff like that. So yes,
So you're
it
saying
was
one
intended.
Corinthians?
Yes, 1 Corinthians 7.
Okay.
So
So you're only
yes,
supposed to have one wife?
God did not allow polygamy. He allowed it, you know, to repopulate the earth, but his vision was one wife, one man. That's why he created Adam and Eve. He didn't create Adam, Eve, Deborah,
Well,
Samantha,
well
Lucille.
then that means women are fucked. Then women are fucked.
Yes.
Because naturally speaking, you can't do that. It's impossible. Naturally speaking, women are supposed to be left alone. And that makes no fucking sense.
I don't make the rules, brother.
That don't make any sense. This is why I say that the Bible was written by men. Because that don't make no goddamn sense.
I don't make the rules. I don't know. In reality, it doesn't make sense because that means that somebody will be left
Well,
out.
listen,
But
I'll
at the
take that
end
up.
of, but at,
I'll have to
but
take
at,
that up with God when I get there because if the book is stating that, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do that, but that don't make sense to me. You're gonna tell
but
me that you gave me the ability to procreate the way I do, and I'm only supposed to be with one woman. That don't make no fucking sense. Certain things don't. See, that's why it's like I look at the Bible as a guideline, not the exact word of God, because it's not. It can't be. Something completely wrong with that scripture. It just don't make any sense. You know,
so
he allowed polygamy. Now
here's
keep
my
in mind.
question
No,
to
wait a minute, wait a minute,
okay.
wait a minute. Keep in mind, God, Jesus Christ, God ordered men to have. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'll have to take that up with God when I die. Like, yo, God, was I
This is
wrong about this?
And this is what I was gonna say. Why don't you just ask God to show you to show you, hey, if this is how it's supposed to be, show me something that I can grasp onto, and maybe He'll show you that
Hmm.
this is the way I intended it.
Because
He doesn't.
far
He
too many
doesn't.
women are going to be destitute because of that.
But we living in an age now where women are freaking stomping their feet, saying, "I don't want to get married. I just want, to live transactional."
Well,
Like they're glorifying that.
of course they want to live transactional. It's best. It's the best of both worlds for them. Why wouldn't you want to live transactional? You mean to tell
So
me I get my rocks off and I get to fly in a freaking jet?
so then, are they really left out?
Absolutely. That's not how you're supposed to
No,
treat your body.
it's not. But you still have the free will. You still have the choice of free will.
Yes, you do.
So
This
so
is why I say that the Bible is a guideline. It's not a freaking exact. It can't be. Because
no,
first of all,
go on.
because remember, God can't. Jesus came to fulfill the law, not to abolish it. He came to fulfill it, to prove that
Mhm.
you can't do this. The law that y'all wrote for each other don't work. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it. That was his whole purpose. This law that y'all wrote is impossible for y'all to do. It's
How did
impossible.
he? How did he prove that? Though? How did he prove that it's impossible for
By
you to
coming
do it?
down here, fulfilling it, so he can, by coming down here, fulfilling the law, because he was the only man that can do it because he was without sin. You have to be without sin to fulfill that law.
Got you.
It's not possible
Because
for man to fulfill that law.
yeah, you're right. Because just being born as a man, I mean, not as a man, but just being born, you're born through
It was
sin.
we born in sin, so there's no
Yeah,
way
and
we can
sin. Yeah,
fulfill that.
yeah, yeah.
Because even he says, even when you he said, if you lust by the eye, you've committed adultery. According to the law, if you were lust by eye, you committed adultery. So I'm saying here, like, well, what the fuck? I'm not trying that shit. I'm not gonna even try to not do it. Why? Because it's impossible. It's impossible. Listen. I walk down the street and I get a fucking boner just by looking at a girl that's halfway decent.
Before you go on, let me just give a shout out to Ruthie Lewis, Dr. Smith X, Morning
What up,
Lady
everybody?
Lamb,
Ooh, lady, she's
Daisy,
on the
Daisy
damn chat.
Girl,
Daisy
Pastor
girl, she
P's in
always
the
with
building, and
Erica.
Lawrence.
Lawrence,
Yes,
what's up, money?
yes. What's going on? I hope y'all enjoying this conversation because, yo, I mean, just this back and forth dialogue, I'm learning a lot too. Like, I'm learning a lot. It's definitely like picking my brain. That's why I like having these conversations in the morning, man.
Yeah, because that's the time when your brain is working, your juices are going. You didn't
Exactly.
exhaust everything you got on some mindless, useless job that sucked the soul out of you.
Oh God, you're preaching to the choir,
Dude, I mean,
dog.
think about how hard it is to not pick up your phone at work. And you're gonna tell me that I'm not gonna. This woman said all I want to do is sit on it. I want to say no. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Come on, let's be well. Let's keep it a buck, bruh. I can't even say no to a piece of cake. I'm gonna say no to that too. No, no.
Man,
Like
that is
the
hard.
average man is not saying no to that. And it's just like you can't tell me you're gonna say no to that. You don't get that opportunity every day.
And that's the thing, man. I don't think. See, I wish women could like be a man for a day, so they could
No, I don't.
understand. Like,
I don't want them to be a
you
man.
don't.
No, it'll crush them. They won't be able to. If a listen, most women think they know how hard it is to be a man. They don't know how lonely it is to be a man, and to feel that level of loneliness will crush them. It'll crush them.
Nah, I don't
They,
think
they
so. If
oh,
you know
I
why I
think
don't
so.
think so? If it was something where it was like, yo, you get to be a man for a week, I don't think it will crush them because they know for a fact it's a time limit on it, and they know I haven't escaped.
A week
But
is
if
not
it's something,
a week is not enough.
it
That's
may
not
not
enough.
be for a woman. That's an eternity, especially if you've been growing up having like privilege. being very
No, it's
privileged.
not.
Oh,
First of all, no. First of all, the first week she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I have to pick up everything." She's gonna be excited, right? The first week she can pick up everything. You know, what I'm saying she's gonna be like, she's gonna be jerking off left and right. Like she might not even leave the damn house because she's not gonna know how to handle the sexual libido, the male sexual libido. Then
and
she's gonna start saying, "Well, let me go get some real pussy. I want to know what real pussy feel like." And then she's gonna say, "Wait a minute,
and
it's hard to get real pussy." and then
but
and then she gonna be like, "Damn, why is it so hard to get real pussy? Like you don't want no dick? I got pussy. I mean, that's it." And then when they realize how hard it is to actually be a man, that's when it's gonna click. It's gonna come. It's gonna connect. When they realize,
but
"Damn, I gotta do
that's
all of this."
but that's what I want. The reason why I'm saying I wish women could live in the shoes for a man of a week, so that they can understand how hard it is for a man to reject getting some.
Hmm.
That's
I
what
mean,
I
yeah,
want them to understand, because sex, like I said, we'll never know what it is to be a woman, whatever, and how sex feels. But for a man, oh, it's definitely hard to resist a chick being like, "Yo, let me suck you off and nut in my mouth."
yeah,
Do you know
right.
how
Like,
enticing that is to a man?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, yo.
It's not
And
even. It's not even. It's not even a. It's not even funny how ridiculously difficult it is to say no to that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, the sad part about it is even if we did say this to them, they won't care. You know what I'm
of
saying? I guess I
course.
can understand why that would be why you would want them to know what it's like to be a man. But it's like in order for you to fully understand what it's like to be a man, you have to go through the whole gambit. You got to
So how
start
long you
off
think?
as an
So how
adolescent.
long you? So how long you think they would need to experience being a man for them to get to, like, let's just say somebody had the Thanos glove and could snap a finger and say, "All right, we gonna
I don't know, maybe a
make
year,
women."
about a year,
Okay,
about a year,
okay,
because within that time frame, within a year time frame. And I think we talked about this before. Within a year's time frame, they will be able to experience what it is to be a man, how to be treated like a man, right? And we're not talking about some big 7'2" dude. We're talking about an average dude with average looks and an average income, because that's what most men fall into. Most men fall into that line, right?
okay.
Whereas average women fall into a completely different category. They're still sought after, like heavily.
Yes.
So it's like once you realize like what it is to be a man, where everybody's after what you can do as opposed to who you are, they'll realize like this shit is crazy. I would never want to do this. I will take it. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, they will take that period, that 20-year period problem back as soon as you boy. They'll be like, I'd rather have a period because at least that's gonna die. That's gonna be over with. I never want to be a man because at the end of the day, we get old. Yeah, I know a lot of men say, yeah, we age with wine, yeah. But if you started out as mud,
Yeah.
how far do you really think you're gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like the average person do not get to wine status. The average man do not get to wine status. That's why when I hear a lot of men in the red pill arena saying, "Oh, I, you age like milk and I age like wine," I'm like, "Yeah, but it's gonna take you 300 years to get to wine, and you ain't got but 50 left."
Yeah.
Like you don't realize how hard it is to be a man in this country, in this world. It's not easy. It's hard to be a fucking man. You got to do everything, and you get no respect for it.
Mm. That is, yeah. That's a good point. Very good point.
Because even if you do achieve wine status, what is everybody trying to do? Drink you. They're trying to
So
consume you. You know what I'm saying? They try to consume you. Oh, I want to taste of that. I want to taste of that. I want to taste of that. And guess what they do when guess what they do when you're empty? They throw you away. They don't even
yeah.
save you as a freaking, you know, a souvenir. They throw you away. You're done.
Mm.
Move on to the next bottle of wine. This how you want to be treated? Fine, no problem.
It's like, thank you, you served your purpose.
Yeah, the best line I ever heard in a movie was in Clue, the movie Clue with uh, Tim Curry and I forget all the other actresses and actors, but
I never seen that.
one actress, I think it was Miss Peacock. Was it Miss Peacock? No, it wasn't Miss Peacock. It was Miss. She was playing Miss. Oh man, the one with the black hair. I forget her name, but she was. She said men should be like clown Kleenex, strong, dependable, and disposable, and that's how women look at men on a regular basis.
Mm.
So once you realize what you really are to women, it's a different mentality. You can't go into this world thinking that they want you for who you are. Now, granted, there are women that will eventually want you for who you are, but it don't start that way. It don't start that way. It's what can you do for me? What is your purpose for me? And that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm saying that it's supposed to be that way. And when you get stuck in the emotional uh, field of it, you start thinking like, damn, like I don't never mean nothing other than what I can offer. And it's like that's not really true, but it's kind of true. It's like you have to sacrifice day in day out, and then when you get to that point where you actually have a woman who understands your pain and your suffering, that's why a wife is so powerful because she sees what her man goes through. She's like, damn, this is what men go through. Fuck. Like I watch what my man go through and how hard it is for him to get up every morning because nobody gives a shit about him unless what like and he knows one day he's not gonna be strong enough to do this shit no more. And
But
then what?
but on the opposite side of the spectrum, men do the same exact thing when it comes to women. We look at it
Ooh,
as
don't you
far
dare
as
say that.
getting.
Don't no 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 no
Yes,
no. Don't you
yes,
dare say I don't want to hear
yes,
it. I don't want la,
yes.
la, la,
How do you
la, la.
figure?
I don't want
How
to
do
hear
you
it. I don't
figure?
want to hear it. I never said
See,
wait, I didn't never say you was
listen,
wrong.
listen.
I don't want to hear it.
Why not?
You're absolutely right. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't care about women. Fuck
So wait a
them.
minute.
Shit.
So wait a minute. You gonna be able to kick dirt all in their face,
Hmm.
but then when they come and be like, "Yo, this is the issues I have," it's just I don't want to listen. So then,
No,
why should they even
because
take the time to like
because
put it
that
like this? With that train of thought, what I'm saying is this: if a person came into this stream, right, and they heard this exact part, you don't think that's gonna make the woman further push the needle of, you know what? This is why I don't care for men. This is why I live the way I move. This is why I move the way I move. You don't
exactly,
think
and
that?
that's exactly. But see, here's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And
Uh huh.
the reason that I said I don't care. One, I'm just joking. But to answer your question, it's because if a woman does come in here and saying this is why, this is why, this is why, I'm like, yes, but you're still fixated on you. Without men, there won't be a you. That's the point. There won't be a you without men. You couldn't do it.
See, I think we need each other.
No, we absolutely need each other. I'm not saying we don't need each other because we need strong backs to come back to keep this shit going.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is that there is no like you're fronted your wealth in the beginning. When you're born, you're born with your wealth. How you spend your wealth is up to you. You can choose to
Mhm.
spend it frivolously with random dudes, or you can find a husband that's going to take on your future, which is
That's a
which
good point.
which is your choice to do. If you decide to frivol, if you and there's so much information out now that there's no way you can possibly not get this message I'm about to tell you. If you if you just threw your money away because you felt like you're youthful and you can wait till you're 40 and you can have it all, if that's what you chose to do, then boo boo, you get your end result. That's what you chose to do with your life. It wasn't like you didn't know. Every man on the freaking planet is telling you what happens after you hit 40 and you're still planning on doing it this way. That's on you.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
have no other choice but to,
Damn, that's
to build
damn.
my wealth. I have to build my wealth, or you won't give a shit about me at all. At least you have a chance. We don't have a chance if we fuck up our life. If we don't build our wealth in our 20s and 30s and don't waste it on chasing women, because that's what you'll say to me, right? You wasted your youth chasing women. That's why you broke.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't give me that shit. You are wealthy in the beginning. You have all the opportunity in the world in the beginning of your really your life. You can choose whatever you want with that.
That's why they have movies like Pretty Woman and stuff like this.
Pretty Woman, what is 16 Candles, all the rom coms, all the
Yep.
rom coms. I mean,
Yeah.
you got Molly Ringwald. She got a choice between the jerk and the good and the nice guy. She chooses the jerk every single time. Every
Mhm.
single time. Who choice was that? That wasn't the man's choice. That was your choice. You chose that. Look at Twilight.
No,
She had
and
a choice
16
between the wolf.
Candles. No, and 16 Candles. Molly Ringwald was chasing the nice guy. The nice guy was with the
No, she
no
wasn't.
good chick. In 16
No, she was.
Candles, yes, she was
Then
after
I'm thinking
Jake.
about another movie. Then I'm thinking about
Yes,
another movie.
she was after. That was the movie with Long Duck Dong.
Who?
Long Duck Dong,
London.
the Asian exchange student. Yeah, that was the movie where she was chasing Jake, and the nerdy kid was trying to get her connected to Jake.
Okay, I
And
must be
that was
talking
when he
about the
was
different
like,
movie.
yeah, that was when he was like, yo, if you want me to relay this message to Jake, give me your panties, because the
No, but
nerd
what
was
was the
after
movie?
her.
Wait, what was the movie where he was like oh man, she had a rich guy that she was interested in, and Ducky that was his name. His name was Duck. Was that 16 Candles?
No, 16 Candles, they
No,
were
that
in
wasn't
high school.
right. So whoever I'm talking about that with Ducky.
Oh, that I don't know. If you give me the movie title or something like that, then it'll come to mind, but that I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You get
Okay.
my point. The point is that
Yeah, I get
as,
your point.
as a woman, you hold all the cards. You hold all the cards. People are going to offer themselves to you left and right, just like that 39-year-old, 4-year-old virgin, right? You know how many men offer themselves to her? Like, like men offer themselves to her all the time, and she's holding off for the God man. That's who she wants. She wants somebody that's going to be like. And here's the thing: when you're competing with Jesus, you good luck. Good luck. You're competing with Jesus. Like
But
she's a Christian woman, and she wants the right man for her. She's not thinking about her man. She's thinking about herself and what she wants and what God is supposed to give her.
yeah,
And
but
and
it's a
with good reason because she believes that she'll be able to be a good wife to this man.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, what? I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's the way that, like, that's
But
the way I would want my daughter to do it.
But what if her man wants a submissive wife that's not in the spotlight? What if that's what her man wants? Then what? She willing to give up
If
her
she
life for him?
if she if she believes that that man is right for her, she'll have no problem conceding. Just look at freaking Cardi B. Cardi B was out there robbing dudes, doing all these malicious things to dudes, stripper, the whole nine. But guess what? Takeoff, she got with Takeoff, and she actually became a wife.
I mean, that's what
And
we see.
uh,
We're
uh,
not like, but
aside
based off
from
of
her, aside from her music, because you could go by her music, but dog, that's high. That's all entertainment, because there's videos of her literally cleaning the house, and take over. Like, you better stop lying to your fans. Her kids walking in the room when her music is on, she shuts it off. Like, mm-mm, I'm not letting them listen to that music. She knows it's toxic. And
yeah,
the fact you get no credit, because I mean, you get some credit, but you don't, because you're pumping toxic music into the atmosphere, but at the same time you like not letting your kids abide by it. So at the end of the day, she basically was out there, but for the right dude, she acquiesced and she follows him.
Well, let's be honest. How many good dudes are you going to run into selling pussy?
It's not, you have a very low chance of doing that. When
Extremely low. And that's my
but
point. Like, it's like you.
this is what I'm saying. When you're talking about the 40-year-old, the 39-year-old virgin, if you had a woman who was out there thotting it up and she made the change for the right dude, what's to stop a woman who has the mindset like the 39-year-old when they find the right dude that they're gonna let him lead and she becomes submissive, especially if she's into the Bible and find the dude that's right for her. Oh yeah, heck yeah, she's gonna let him lead because she's doing it
For the right
from a biblical.
dude, that's my point. She's going to do it for the right dude. My
And
thing is what
that's what I would want from my daughter, is what I'm saying. My
right, but
daughter,
who?
that's exactly how. Go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say to you is for the right dude, and that's up to her discretion. Who's the right dude for her?
That's
Who's the
for her
right
to
dude?
know. That's for her to know.
That's my point. In her head, she has the right dude. God's gonna send me the right dude. I know freaking women to this day still waiting for their right dude. Right dude. I'm like, sweetie, it's over for you. Your right dude stopped looking for you years ago.
Yeah, but these women were probably ran through and had kids. This woman is
No, no,
not
no,
ran.
no. These women have not been ran through.
Okay.
They've had their standards were too damn high. That's what I'm trying to say. Their standard. You're looking for the right dude. There is no right dude. So no more there is a right woman. Because let's be real, this 39-year-old woman, she's been cultivating she's been cultivating her success. She's been cultivating her image, so on and so
Let,
forth. She's
let me
been
let me
busting her
ask you
ass.
this. Let me ask you this because they say that her family like outcasted her or whatever.
I don't know if that's true. I didn't hear her say it, so I don't know how true that
Because okay, the reason why I say that is because if the family basically made her an outcast, then who does she actually have to vet um whoever it is that she's into? You get what I'm saying?
her
Whereas
father.
I'm
See,
gonna
she's
I'm
gonna
gonna be I'm gonna be in my daughter's life. So when it comes to dating and stuff like that, I can help her make that right decision as best as possible.
Yeah,
So
but
my
Wally,
thing
you
is,
wasn't the right. Hold on. But Wally, you wasn't the right dude.
who me?
Yeah, if you would, okay. Let me ask you this: if Erica was your daughter, right? Would you have done? Would you have passed you? Well, would you have passed the test for you at the time that you was doing you?
Um,
I know I
would
wouldn't have.
if I saw me in the person, I wouldn't have probably passed the test, but I would have known what steps to make if I see. Because here's the thing: as
Yes or
men,
no,
we could
Wally? Yes or no? Simple question. Would you have passed the test if you was the father of your wife?
I'm just thinking. Yes, I would have.
You would have passed the test. Okay.
Yes.
hmm
Now, would you like to know why?
Yeah, I would like to know why.
Because if I saw myself in the person, if I saw myself in the person that my daughter was dating, I would know what it takes to help that brother become a man. Because my thing is, if you're dating my daughter, I also got to have a connection with you to make sure that I know I have my daughter in the right hands. So whoever my daughter is dating, I would actually build a connection with them as well. And from outside appearance of like just meeting them, whatever this, that, and the third, because men, we know how to read other men. We can read other men literally in like 5 to 10 minutes. So yes, I would
Yeah,
be
we're gonna
able to
definitely have to take this conversation offline because I think you're full of shit. I really do. But we're gonna have to take it
you can
offline.
think so. Yeah,
No,
you
that's why I
can
said
think.
that's why I said we got to take it offline because I think that's full of
All
shit.
right. Okay.
I do. I really think that's full of shit. Like if you take the emotion out of it and you listen and you think about how the situation was going on based upon what I know, determining it on that aspect, you would be like, yo, that dude, nah, I don't want you. I don't even want you dating him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want you dating him.
You
You
know,
know what I mean? Like
you
it's
know
like
it's
it
funny.
was.
You know it's funny. You know it's funny because me and June was literally just having this conversation. Exactly what you're talking about. Me and June was literally having this conversation, and things were dissected, dissected or whatever, what I'm telling you is not full of crap. But like I said, you said we'll have this discussion online to further, you know, um, elaborate on this or whatever. Because
Because we're
truth be
talking about
told,
your little
internet
girl,
people,
mind you. Talking
my
about your little girl.
my yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about your little girl
definitely,
and the odds of you becoming you.
yes, yes,
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of variable issue right there. That's why I said I wouldn't have if it was me. If Toya was my daughter, I wouldn't give
it's
him the
not,
green
it's it's not. You know why? Because
light.
there's other women that I've dated, whatever, right?
Mhm.
And the fact that their parents were so accepting, this, that, and the third, because my thing here's my thing. If I meet you, if I'm dating a woman and I meet the parents and the dude comes off as a snobbish, don't look like they don't want to deal with me, nothing, whatever, this, that, and the third, and that's the face that they're showing, like they don't even want me in their presence stuff, they get the dickhead versus you. Because if that's the energy that you're gonna give and you don't really know me from a can of paint, whatever, and not even try to get to know me, then that's on you. That's an issue that you have. That tells me that you're not relatable. But other people that I've dated, whatever, and I met their parents was embracing the whole nine.
Mhm.
I did nothing to disrespect that person. I had a connection with them. I literally felt like I was in the family. So that goes a long way how you carry yourself and if you're relatable as a father and somebody is dating your woman.
You know,
If
yeah, that's
you're a
true.
douche,
That's true. Because yeah, when you think
be
about it,
real.
there's a
If you're
lot of
dating a
men that's
woman
out
and you
there.
like her,
Yeah.
the dad's the douche, you gonna be like, I bet. And you listen to your
Yeah.
dad and your dad try and run our relationship. Oh nah. You gonna get put through the ringer. All my frustration, I'm gonna take it out on you because you want to listen to him. And if you don't want to listen to me and I'm gonna lead you, yada yada, and you want him to make your decisions, oh, then you're gonna catch hell.
Oh yeah, but that's but
So that
that's
goes
that's
that
that goes what I'm saying. Like I rule my house. I don't let no other man rule my house. I don't give a shit who he is to you.
oh
If you are listening to
oh
your dad, go home. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're listening, if you're
yeah,
like, well, this is what my dad do. Okay, then go home. That's
yes,
how I would look at it. Then go home because I'm not. If you're gonna listen to your father over what I'm saying in the house and I'm paying bills, go home. I have no problem with you doing it.
now
I'm not about to sit here and let
now
another man rule my house.
now It's a difference if you have a connection with that dad. This is where, because
Wait,
this is
yeah,
the mistake.
yes, yep.
This is the mistake that my parents made, and I see other parents
Uh-oh, we lost Wally. Him in that damn area.
make.
That area
Whoever
sucks.
my
Oh,
daughter's
hell
dating, yeah, the better connection I have with you dating my daughter, the more high risk that you're gonna treat her bad. I mean, good, out of respect for me. The fact that I'm literally treating you like my son, especially if I
yeah,
see the
see,
good in
yeah.
you.
Yeah, see, that's what happened with between me and Bill, right? So, um, like I highly respect the hell out of that man, and till this day, I have some little issues, that I really need to like work out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
because of how he was treated. But um, that man, he like if my dad started it, I would say Bill finished it, right? Because he showed me the rest of the
Mm,
story, dealing with a bullheaded person, So it's like, um, he showed me the rest of the story, and it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
easy. And that man took on a lot, you know. He took on a lot. The man was he was
Mm,
disabled. He wasn't supposed to work as hard as he was working, and he did it anyway. So when I say my feet hurt, I think about Bill, and I get up and I go outside. My feet hurt. Like, yeah, remember Bill? Yeah. Damn. I can get my ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
get my ass up. It ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that bad. So yeah, I get you on that. But but
yeah,
but Bill was
yeah.
more of a mentor than a
It,
dad to me. He was a mentor
yeah,
than a dad. He was trying to teach me and help me out and show
yeah,
me the ropes. Like, look, yeah, this is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. Being a man is a freaking sacrifice. You're not going to get
definitely.
accolades for it. They expect you to do it, and that's it. And that's the reason why so many men are
And you,
saying, you know what, I'm going to take the Paul route. I'm not going to get married at all. Because what's the point? Especially when you have a
yeah,
transactional
you,
situation like this.
you
This
know
is why
what?
I keep saying women lose. Because I will always have
Yeah,
money. You will not always have your beauty.
yeah,
You're not going to always have your beauty. You're going to lose that.
yeah.
But I'm going to always have money. Always. I'm gonna always be able to get money. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the strip joint and get a whole brand new 18-year-old to do what I want her to do. You know what I'm saying? They all do. So it's like, like, this is why I keep saying to men, like, when you really think about it, this is man's utopia. If you really think about it, if you really stop worrying about love and appreciation and respect and all that other stuff, if you stop focusing on that, because yes, you want to be treated and loved and appreciated as if you were special just by being you. That ain't gonna happen. It's not. Men got to get over that. It's not going to
Yeah.
happen. That is not how it's going to work. They don't think like that. Period. All right. You have to have certain things in place for them to care about you. Period. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And once you realize that, you'll stop caring about if you're 5'2" or ugly or fat or got a big ass bell pepper nose like this dude right here. You don't care anymore. You'll do what you got to do to get to what you want out of life. Like,
You
all
t-
right, cool.
you
I
talking
see
about
it.
the
I
you
got it.
talking about the pic
Huh?
you talk
Hello.
the thumbnail?
I didn't hear
That
you.
went
What you
over your
say?
head, didn't it?
I didn't hear you.
I said you're talking about the guy. I said you're talking about the guy that's in the thumbnail of the background.
No, because I do have a big nose. I
You,
ain't gonna
you,
lie, my nose big as fuck. That's why I can talk about you. That's why I can rag on your nose. I got a big nose
yeah.
too. I know I got a big nose. I love my nose. There was a time I hated it. I couldn't stand having a big nose. But you know why? Because everything was big on me when I was 7. That's why it sucked. Big ears, big nose, big lips. I was weird looking. Everything was huge,
I got big.
but me.
Yeah, I got a big ass head, big eyes. Like yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was huge. Like this, I had big ass everything. You know what I mean? Weird looking. Then I grew into it. You know, but
But
no, man. I
this is
just like it's good.
you're right. You're right though. You're absolutely right. And like I said, man, that's why I love having these conversations because you are absolutely right. I shouldn't try like being trying to be a father is the wrong way to go. It's trying to be a mentor.
There you go. You got to be a
That's
mentor
the
to this
so
man.
yeah.
If you
Yes,
if you're if
yes,
you're looking at this
yes.
as a father, nobody's going to pass the test as a dad. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Nobody.
yeah, yeah,
Nobody's going to pass
yeah,
the test for my little girl. Are you kidding me?
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm going to let you
Mentor.
do what I did to my wife? No.
Yeah,
To my daughter?
yeah,
The things I
yeah,
did to Toya, you think I'm going to let you do that to my daughter? No.
yeah,
Not happening. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm looking at you in a different light. Look, you're like,
yeah,
because let's be honest. Women want to be slutted out. They want to be slutted out to the right man. That's just what it is. So
yeah.
I know my wife's gonna be my daughter's gonna eventually want to be slutted out to somebody. I just need to make
Like
sure when you slut her out, you keep her. You don't just like
that,
drop her when you're done with it.
and this the question I have to the rewatch crew, man. How many
Ooh,
of y'all women like on a real to real? How many of y'all would love to get gang banged like and nobody would know?
nobody's gonna answer that question, Wally. Like it's
That
not,
like
the women.
no,
But
I
first of
know
all,
they're not. I know they're not, but I know when it crossed their mind, they're gonna be having a smile in their face, deep in their thought, like, "Dang, all these willies around me, and I get to
I don't
choose it."
know.
Oh man, like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, listen. Listen. I'm pretty sure women have had that fantasy. I mean, it's
uh-huh.
pretty hard not to have that fantasy, because there's plenty of fantasy that women have, like, consensual grape, that kind of
Yeah,
fantasy.
yeah,
Somebody just come and just snatch you. They want to experience that, but safely, basically, um, all that good stuff. So I know there's women out there that definitely hell. There's women that pay to be ravished like that. They pay to do it in a safe environment. So it's like, yes, absolutely, there are going to be plenty of women that want that. And does that make them a bad person because of it? No, it doesn't. It don't make them a bad person. But no man wants to know that his wife they had that done to them before he came along. You know what I mean? Because that's an
yeah,
experience that we can't give you. Like a lot of times, the reason why men don't want to marry you is because you've experienced too much. You've experienced entirely too much. And that's what this world has given you, too much of the forbidden fruit. Like, how can I satiate you when you done did all this crazy stuff? What if you get that urge again? And then what am I going to do? I've been working 60 hours a week. I'm tired. I don't have the energy to run you. I can't carry you around the house and stay up at the same time. I'm tired. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I need to get some rest. Like, yeah, I gotta go back out there and work this damn job again. You know what I'm saying? And then you want me to be with the family. You want me to go out. You want to go out. Oh, take me here. Take us here. We gotta get the kid. Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get no damn rest. I'm tired. So when I do get some rest, it's like the last thing I would love to burn it on you, but I can't. I gotta burn it on the money.
yeah,
And that's why a lot of
yeah,
women say, I don't want the struggle up. I don't want the struggle up. It gets worse when the man makes more money. The more money the man makes, the harder it is to get his attention. You get that? It's
yeah,
y'all can't have it all. I'm sorry. Either you're gonna have a stallion, and this is why I think a lot of the Pookies and Rays are winning. Because they're stallions. They're ready when they get home. When their wives get home, when their girls get home, they ready. Like, I'm gonna tear that boy what I'm about to do to you.
and
And
you
she
got to
like
remember
loving
too.
it.
You got to remember too. A lot of the Pookie and Ray Rays, they make quick money, so they only got to put in a couple of hours,
Bro,
or they
listen,
or they
listen.
got or
Yo,
they got
all
little
these
mans
women
running
want
for them.
All these women want is can you catch me up on the light bill? That's all they care
Yeah,
about. Oh, I got
yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying? They'll go out there run the streets for 3 hours, come back with $200.
yeah.
Boom, there you go. Light bill done.
Shout out to Mary J in the building. She said chiming in for the first time, and she said, "Slut it out. Are you serious? I was raised with respect for myself and others." And yeah, there are women that are raised with respect, and they're like, "Yo, I have no desire for that." But you're a unicorn. Just know that, Mary J. You're a unicorn.
Okay,
That's what I will say.
so remember when I was telling you women ain't gonna just come up and you tell the truth
Yeah,
like that, right? Like
yeah,
like they're not gonna come out and say. they want to be slutted out. They're not foolish. Like, I wouldn't say they're not foolish, because there's a lot of women out there that won't give a shit. They'll
Please.
say like, yeah, I loved
Oh
it. I
yeah.
loved it. It was great.
Especially
It was
go
amazing.
go
You know,
go in a Sukiana, a Sexy Red, or go on Instagram
I don't
and
want
look at
any
some of
parts of
these
those type of
posts.
women. I don't want
No,
any
I
parts of
get
those
that.
type of
I
women.
get that. But
You know,
trust me, women will be shouting out their lungs like, "Yo,
that's right, girl.
I want
That's right,
this."
girl.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
had a ball. That's right, girl. And I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, but basically what was Mary Jane, you know what I'm saying? My point is that I know a lot of women, wholesome women are not going to say that, but you marry the right dude
Yeah.
and he slut you out, you'll change it to him quick.
And when we say slut you out, like if you're married to a dude and you slut it out, that's not a bad thing. You're doing what you like. That
Listen,
you're
you are my
supposed to
number one
enjoy
every day as
sex.
my wife.
You're supposed
You're
to
my
enjoy
number,
sex with that
yes.
opposite, with the person you're with. So what
You're
is wrong
my
with being
everything.
slutted out for your husband or whatever? Yeah,
But I think
but
that's what she means. Like, I think she is saying like slut it out based upon like before marriage and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Because what we were
yeah,
saying is that when you look at the average woman today, she's being slutted out without a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
she has no commitment from this man and she's getting slutted out. That's what I think she's talking about. But as a
Oh yeah.
wife, you know
Nah,
what I
but
mean? I just want
you preferenced it. You preferenced it and said, "Yo, you get the dude that you marry with, and like, yo, you gonna want to be slutted out." Like that was
yeah,
one of
because
the
eventually you're
principles
gonna
that
get
we was
listen,
taught.
you're gonna get
Exactly.
tired of the same position. You're gonna get tired of the same mundane thing. You're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna be like, all right, look, listen, you're gonna have to do something more than just one position. Come on, like this is boring. And I'm like, you're right, it is. Where's the energy? I don't have the energy. I'm tired. Like, I'm doing the best I can. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
you're not the one holding 200 pounds up. I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then on top of that, you want me to hold you up too. You know, you want me to hold your leg, and you want me to be able to do all. I'm tired.
Facts. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be our hour in of the show where we call it a day. Yo, this was a hell of a show for us to just not really have a
It's just
topic on hand,
well,
man.
see, I
Like,
mean, listen, I'm working too hard to be thinking about topics, dude. Like,
yeah, I know. Trust me, I get it. I get it. Because when Thursday came, I was like, yo, we got to have something for tomorrow. I was like, you know what?
just
The
give it.
initial plan was going to be reaction. Well, we did do a reaction because we started the show off with the reaction to Little Nas X. But I had some
Yeah.
videos lined up to do reactions to, but we didn't even need it. Like the
Yeah, I mean, we
conversation
could
was
probably
just
do
that
it on
flowing.
Monday or something.
Yeah, we could do it on Monday. So we'll revisit that on Monday and give you the show that we had in mind. And by then, I'll probably really have it organized so that it's really like not a quick Jimmy Rig or MacGyver quickly scramble put together show. Nah, we're gonna make sure like we put something that's banging out for you guys like we always do. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the AM Grinding Grit Show, the show where we assist you on your way to work, if you're getting off of work, getting the kids ready, going to the gym, whatever it is that you're doing. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We appreciate everybody that chimed in. Shout out to the Rewatch crew. Definitely subscribe. Hey, leave a comment, share the content. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a banging weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Peace.
Peace.
Fuck this job, fuck you boss, fuck your profit and fuck your off, fuck you.